In the dusty outskirts of a quiet desert town lived a boy named Ishan. He was only 11, but life had already taught him lessons that grown men often struggled to learn. His father had passed away when Ishan was just a baby, and his mother, frail but full of love, did her best to raise him alone. Every morning, she sold handmade cloth near the temple gate, earning just enough for rice and lentils. Ishan never complained. He knew how hard she worked. Still, he dreamed, not of riches or fame, but of becoming a man his mother could rely on. He wanted to study, to grow, and to make a life beyond survival. But dreams are heavy when your pockets are empty. One day, his mother fell ill. She couldn't walk, couldn't work. Medicine was too expensive. There was only one option. Ishan had to leave home and find work in the city. With a small bag of clothes and a worn photograph of his mother, Ishan boarded a bus. No promises, no goodbyes. Just a hope that he might return one day. Not as a boy, but as the answer to her prayers. When he arrived, the city was overwhelming. Noise, smoke, faces without names. He had nowhere to go, no one waiting. That first night, he slept near a railway station, his stomach growling, his hands trembling. People passed him by. Some glanced. Most didn't. But Ishan didn't cry. He stared at the stars and whispered, "I'll find a way." By the third day, he was sweeping outside a roadside mechanic shop. In return, they gave him leftover food and a small space to sleep. It wasn't much, but it was something. Weeks turned into months. Ishan learned quickly how to fix tires, check engines, clean tools. He was quiet, but focused. Observant. Patient. One day, while cleaning a dusty old bike, he saw a group of schoolchildren pass by. Their laughter stung, but he didn't turn away. He watched, and something lit up inside him. Not jealousy, but determination. That evening, he found an old, torn book near the trash. The pages were faded, but the words still spoke. He read under the dim light of a street lamp, tracing each line with his fingers. And so it began. His second life. Every night, after long hours of work, he'd read whatever books he could find. Scraps, newspapers, even torn notebooks. Mechanics by day, student by night. Years passed. He saved little by little. He enrolled in a night school. He failed once, twice, but never quit. One afternoon, a man brought his car to the shop. He was impressed by Ishan's skill, but more impressed when he saw Ishan reading a physics textbook during lunch. "You don't belong here," the man said softly. "You belong somewhere bigger." That man turned out to be a college professor. He helped Ishan get a scholarship, and soon, the boy who once lived on the streets was walking the halls of a university. Ishan studied hard, worked part-time, and never forgot where he came from. He graduated with honors in engineering. Today, Ishan runs his own automobile design company, but he still keeps a toolbox in his office and a stack of old, tattered books on his desk. Reminders of the road he walked. He built a house for his mother back in the village. And every evening, they sit on the porch, sipping tea, watching the sky. Sometimes, life pushes you down just to see if you'll rise. Ishan didn't choose the easy path, but the hard road taught him who he truly was. So if life ever feels too difficult, if no one believes in you, and you feel like giving up, remember Ishan. Remember that even dust, with enough pressure, can become stone. And even a boy with nothing can build a life that inspires thousands.